So right down now, Nigeria told me, if Fulani, I keep base to Africa, they'll be reviving Nigeria. I keep Gabi Kegalo Walu. Emio Hon, I keep Gabi Kegalo Wekeke. Oh, Juku, Bono Valley, where Nigeria. Oh, for non Vadiania, Ewan Lococa and Avajoka and Nigeria. On Amada Son, they not cook. So right down now.
We have never witnessed herdsmen in our bush there because we have our boys that are hunters that are going around the bush because they know everywhere in the bush. Our boys hunters, they are inside the bush as we are talking and they are inside the bush.
Hello and welcome to Security and Crime Awareness on Hero TV. I remain Esetonia Inambo, that is my name. And thank you for joining me on this platform. If you're visiting this page for the first time, I just appeal to you to please follow us on all our social media platforms. Yes, today I want to look at, way out of insecurity in Nigeria, especially, focusing on Edo State, how we can come out of this mess we found ourselves. It's no longer news that herdsmen has dominated every crook and crannies of the angle of the nations. Going to your village, your community, where you live, whether in the city, yes, they've vastly dominated every crook and crannies of this country. So I think that should be something that call for concern. Now we have those Hausa Fulanis, who live with us. They do our house chores from day-to-day life. We have dealing with them. For instance, they are your gatekeepers. They are the wheelbarrow pushers. They are the one that pack refuge. They are the one that go about doing tailoring. They amend your bad clothes, and then they fix your shoe. They are the shoe repairs. So you see them. They are the bike riders. For instance, take my state for instance. One of the days I got home and I decided to use the service of the bike man, and then the first one that came was Hausa Fulani. The second one that came was Hausa Fulani, and I have to ask them, I was going to a particular place, but they say, madam, we know everywhere. So as we stand right now, they are the one in charge of everything. They are the one in charge of everything. So you see, they are the one you use in the farm. They are the one you use. I'm talking about my state in Edo State. So they are the one that carry us all the chores for you. Live in the bush. They don't rent house. Compared to the normal Hausa Fulani or the normal Hausa people that get the shop, they are the ones that sell rice, beans, and all of that. So, what I'm actually driving at is that we have them in our lives. They live with us. We have dealing with them from our day-to-day life, but nobody knows what they are planning. In every news, there is element of truth. If after all the information we've had, and we decide to sweep everything under the rug, and something before us Sunday, I think we have to blame ourselves. Today, I want to draw our attention to this part. Just take a look.
Nigeria told me, if Fulani, I keep base to Africa, they'll be reviving Nigeria. I keep Gabi Kegalo Walu. Emio Hon, I keep Gabi Kegalo Wekeke. Oh, Juku, Bono Valley, where Nigeria. Oh, for non Vadiania, Ewan Lococa and Avajoka and Nigeria. On Amada Son, they not cook. So right down now.
All right, now coming back to what the Reverend Father has said, this thing should be something that we are all concerned about. According to him, in the previous world, that people ran to the bush for safety and they were saved. But now the Fulani herdsmen, they are in the bush. So how can you run to the bush? Where do you run to? So for that reason, he is actually appealing to everyone, the community leaders, our kings, the church leaders, the religious leaders, and everyone that think that they have the position to gather people together to fish out all those people from the bush. Yes, I agree with that. I want to make my point here. There is we have those Nigerian in diaspora. They keep asking us, drive them out. They are not supposed to be there. Drive them out. I want to ask, what are you doing to help this situation? Sometimes the police are helpless. Sometimes the security are helpless, especially because of the kind of weapons they have. But now, if there is anything you need to do to salvage this situation, this is the right time you should do it. Your talking is not going to help, You're talking, you say we should mobilize the youth. Another video I want you to watch is the interview that Mr. Ogbodaga had with Hero TV. Mr. Ogbodaga is from Anegbete. He's from Anegbete. It's not from that. It's Esako West. That is where he's from, and he has it to stay. Just take a look.
We have never witnessed herdsmen in our bush there because we have our boys that are hunters that are going around the bush because they know everywhere in the bush. Our boys hunters, they're inside the bush as we are talking and they're inside the bush. So there's nowhere Fulani can hide there that our boys will not know. So what I'm trying to advise is that our boys, our youth, we should encourage our youth. We should mobilize our youth to go around the bush and fish out the herdsmen if they don't have hand in it. Except our boys know everything about the herdsmen. If not, I would have advised every community to mobilize their boys, quit them, send them to the bush to go and remove the Fulani herdsmen.
So, from what you heard, I come to realize during my work in Edo State, I found out that so many communities did not accept these Fulani herdsmen into their community for every reason best known to them. They did not accept them and they are doing well. So, and now we have these people. And somebody has told me, and that is cow seller. You should not sell cow because he's involved in northerner. How does eating cow have to do with the herdsmen that you're supposed to disband from the bush? What is the relationship? So what I'm saying here in the whole essence is this. If you are in Nigeria, you live in diaspora, remember that you have your siblings, you have your mother, because my mind keeps going to the old women in the village that are helpless, that are so naive. You see them, the way they relate with those people, because they are so open-hearted, you know. What is going to be the end? What is going to be the outcome if something like this actually happens? So that is what I want to talk to us about today. If you're in Nigeria, and I'm focusing in Esan, and you have people there, what do you think you should do to help them? Speak to the leaders. We have the security outfit leader, that is the Atanakpa leaders. Empower them the more, provide for them, and not for speaking. So many of you call me, so many of you call Hero TV, so many of you send messages, let them not eat cow again, let them stop this thing, let them push them. It is not possible. You are just talking. It's not possible that police will just go to the bush and say, you people go out. You know, look at the reality. It's not possible. There is always a way to organize things and go about it. So that is why I want you people to involve. We have the NGOs. We have the leaders, religious leaders, call them to order and have a plan with them. Let there is somebody that should take the lead, and then I should gel this whole thing off. That at the end of the day, we'll have our own state back. I love my Esan. I don't want anything to happen to Esan. I don't want anything to happen to my country, Nigeria. Even if we are dividing, where I am is where I am. I'm not going to change from being an Esan person. I'm so passionate about the place of my birth. So I'm appealing to us. Please keep watching Hero TV and do